Hello, everyone. Happy, let's see, what is today? Thursday. Happy Thursday. I am Ella Dorsey. Duh. This is Weather Where You Are. Want to give you guys, a really big first alert because Debby moving out. We're already looking ahead to our next potential tropical system in the Atlantic Ocean next week. So let's go through it. I do want to start with the drought monitor, though, because we got a drought monitor update. So I'm starting with last week's. Okay, last week, you can see just North Georgia and parts of North Metro were still under a very low level D1 drought. This is not the right bottom tab. What's happening? What in the world? How hurricane anatomy changes impacts. That is not what I wanted to say. Maria, are you? There we are. Weather where you are. Wait, can you change it to tracking the tropics? Y'all, something you need to know about me. Technology. I am not good at it. You know what I mean? All right. Okay, last week, parts of Georgia were still under a little bit of a drought. This week, gone. About time, right? Because July was the fourth wettest July ever on record. So we are now completely out of the droughts, good to go. And it does look really dry over the next 7 days. So you'll need to water your plants, but we don't need to worry about like any significant drought by any means, okay? All right, here's Tropical Storm Debby now crossing into North Carolina. Winds are down to 40, so if this weakens anymore, it will weaken to a tropical depression, probably with the next update at 2 p.m. from the National Hurricane Center. Really heavy rain across Charlotte, Raleigh, now moving into Carolina, into Virginia. Things are improving for Charleston. The South Carolina coastline and the Georgia coastline is completely fine now. I do want to show you all of the green boxes here that are flash flood warnings that extend as far west as Charlotte. So, areas hours inland are being impacted by the storm system. Here is its track. It will move through it'll be like kind of over Maryland by tomorrow morning. Then it really is going to pick up speed now, okay? It's going to get sucked up by the jet stream. So by tomorrow night, it is in New England, and then by Saturday morning, it's off in Canada. But I just want to show you the futurecast because it is going to bring really heavy rain to areas like Pennsylvania, D.C., Baltimore, Philly tonight. So if you have flights anywhere in the mid-Atlantic states or the Northeast tonight or tomorrow, you just might want to check them again because it does look pretty rainy over the next couple of days. But by Saturday night, it's completely moved out. And again, we're on the west side of this system, so we are not going to see anything. All right. Checking in on our hurricane season thus far. So NOAA predicted a hyperactive season. You guys remember that. 17 to 25 named storms is what they predicted. That would be named storms all the way down to the letter Y. Okay? 8 to 13 hurricanes, 4 to 7 major hurricanes. We've seen 4 named storm, 2 hurricanes so far. Pretty early to have already seen 2 hurricanes, by the way. Here's where we are in the season. August is the month we see the greatest uptick in activity in the Atlantic due to really warm ocean sea surface temperatures. So this is the time of year where we see kind of one storm right after the other, and we are already monitoring our next potential storm. So this is the kind of region, the formation region that the National Hurricane Center has highlighted. This will be for next week. They've given a 30% chance of development in this region, which is essentially the Western Atlantic into the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, the Windward Islands, the Virgin Islands, all included in this potential kind of development zone. I want to go ahead and show you the GFS model, which I don't do often, but it just kind of shows this system strengthening. Both of our long-range models, the Euro and the GFS, have this thing as a hurricane somewhere near the Bahamas in the Atlantic at the end of next week. So again, you guys know these things can change a lot, but seeing this kind of consistency in the models this far out is usually pretty rare. So it will be something that we're watching very closely. This will not impact our weather over the next week, but we certainly will be watching it. The next named storm is Ernesto. Okay, so we've had Debby, Ernesto, Francine, and Gordon. are the next named storms. So that it will be something that we're watching, kind of that Caribbean zone into the Atlantic next week. By the end of next week, we may have ourselves a hurricane, okay? September, usually the month where we see the most activity. So just something for you guys to note. So that is my tropics update. Here, our weather's just going to stay fabulous. Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez is on Atlanta News First at noon in about 20 minutes, and she's going to preview a gorgeous weekend. I mean, we're dialing up some really nice weather for this weekend. Okay, guys, I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, you can join me every morning, 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. on Atlanta News First, and 7 and 8 a.m. on Peachtree TV. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to go hit the gym. Get a workout in. Be healthy. Okay? Drink water. All those things. All right. Bye, guys.